Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now May 20th of 2021, and ever since the very end of The Mandalorian Season 2's finale, a lot of fans have really been looking forward to the future of the Star Wars universe by Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, and exactly what they really have in store for the overall fandom. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Also make sure to check me out at Mike01 on Twitter. Now, what's really intriguing about the future of Star Wars is that yes, both Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are heavily involved with over a dozen Star Wars projects. I mean, this really does speak volumes. It tells us, the fans, that they are very dedicated to their work and that they really are trying their absolute best to really get the ball rolling again when it comes to Star Wars. Now, given that Kathleen Kennedy is only working on the Acolyte TV series and that's it, keep in mind that that is going to be her own TV show with, of course, Leslie Headland. They are actually producing that show. They have full creative control over it, so I don't believe it's going to be a big success, to tell you guys the truth, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, everything related to, of course, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni is that they're currently working on Mando Season 3 and 4 back-to-back, as well as the Ahsoka Tano series, the reformed version of Rangers, as well as a handful of other TV shows out there that have yet to be announced that will be this fall, so looking forward to that as well. Now, with the Bad Batch so far, I must say has been very impressive, and the Book of Boba Fett really is going to step its game up, with really kind of diving more into the secrets of Boba Fett, his survival on the world of Tatooine, and more about his past that is going to be explored in that show. However, one big thing that a lot of fans have been wondering is what in the world is going on with actress Brie Larson, and what's the deal with her involvement with Mara Jade. Now, we're going to dive deeper into this, which is a very interesting development, is that now with both Disney and Lucasfilm focused on their new Star Wars projects like Star Wars Ahsoka and Kenobi for an example, both Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are actively developing their new Star Wars TV shows that have yet to be revealed to the Star Wars fandom overall. However, it's described that Jon Favreau recently made a major decision for the future of Star Wars by adding in the character of Mara Jade into the Star Wars universe. Now, it's described that Favreau recently hired actress Karen Gillan from the Jumanji movies to become the new Mara Jade in future Mandalorian episodes and new TV shows that will involve Luke Skywalker in the mix. It's described that actress Brie Larson, however, at one point in time auditioned for the role of Mara Jade in early 2020 when Favreau first got the idea of what he wanted to do for Season 3 and 4 of The Mandalorian. Brie Larson is said to have auditioned for the role in front of Jon Favreau, and that Favreau, even though he is involved with the MCU and has a connection with Larson, felt that Larson was not suited for the role of Mara Jade, and instead hired actress Karen Gillan just recently for the role of Mara Jade to appear in the new Star Wars universe. It's described that Larson was very angry over Favreau's decision to not involve her as Mara Jade, and so was Kathleen Kennedy, which is why Kennedy involved Larson to be attached to the Acolyte TV series for Disney+. Now, Larson right now is not attached to the role of Mara Jade in any way, shape, or form, and that is exactly currently why actress Karen Gillan from the Jumanji movies was hired, who is actually in her early 30s, which matches directly up with Luke Skywalker's general age range in the Mandalorian TV show. So here's the exciting thing about this Brie Larson development as Mara Jade. Now, the fact that she auditioned and did not get the role, it speaks volumes. It tells us that Jon Favreau obviously does not feel for Brie Larson as an actress to fit in with the character of Mara Jade. If you look at Brie Larson, it just makes absolutely no sense, and it never really did to me in the first place to have her in Star Wars, but she is connected to the Acolyte TV series. But for her auditioning for the role of Mara Jade, I think that personally was just a mistake on Brie Larson's part. I believe that she was just setting herself up for failure. I don't know about you guys, but to me, we all knew that Jon Favreau was not going to deal with that. Jon Favreau knows what the fans like and what they don't like. He's very well connected to his audience. He knows what the Star Wars audience likes and dislikes. Karen Gillan, when we look at this character, or should I say, when we look at this actress that is going to be portraying this beloved character, she really does fit the role. She's like, what, 33, 34 years old? Fits directly right in that Mandalorian time frame in which Luke is approaching into his early 30s. And it really does make a lot of sense, because it really kind of matches directly up with the overall structure of Mara Jade's appearance. If you look at Karen Gillan, and if you look at Mara Jade's artwork in the Legends, like on the book covers and such in the comics, you can see that Karen Gillan holds a great resemblance to that of Mara Jade. Now, Mandalorian Season 3 and 4, it's going to set up Mara Jade as a character, as well as other TV shows that will be produced by, of course, both Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. So that's a very interesting development, is the fact that Jon and Dave are the ones responsible for getting Karen Gillan on board as Mara Jade to portray, of course, you know, this character that is going to be affiliated with different factions across the galaxy. So that's another thing to actually think about, is that they are reviving Star Wars Legends. They are trying everything in their power to bring back some of those beloved stories that were indeed approved by George Lucas, and how George Lucas is also very excited to make all these major announcements come this fall. Again, a lot of these announcements are going to be big in the November to December time frame of this year, so looking forward to those months. As far as Brie Larson goes, I mean, the fact that she was angry at Jon Favreau for not deciding to include her for the role of Mara Jade, I think what Brie Larson was thinking is that she expected Jon Favreau to just hire her because, well, Jon Favreau's attached to the MCU, so is she. She probably felt that she was going to get the job, but she didn't. And that's just how things went. Kathleen Kennedy was not happy about that and decided to drag her into the Acolyte TV show, hence why she's attached to the Acolyte TV series. So, no, Brie Larson is not Mara Jade and is not going to become Mara Jade in the overall Star Wars universe. It is actually geared toward Karen Gillan right now, and that to me makes a lot more sense, and it really does speak volumes on Jon Favreau's part, because Favreau also talked about the Jumanji movies and how much he really loves them, and how Dwayne Johnson did such an amazing job on those films, and how he just likes fun cinematic movies like that. So it makes sense when you put two and two together. He's a fan of Karen Gillan, he's a fan of those movies, and there you have it, you know. He hired her for the role of Mara Jade. It's a big thing that's happening right now behind the scenes, and it's going to become an official thing big time by the time this fall hits. So obviously, fans are looking forward to what Disney and Lucasfilm are brewing right now when it comes to Star Wars and what they really have to offer for the overall fandom. So the other thing is this, is that obviously Star Wars is going to evolve. It's an ever-evolving franchise, and the more decisions that they make just like this, I think that the fans are going to become more and more satisfied in the mix. It's all about making the fans happy, right? It's all about really delivering a lot of what the fans have been asking for. So, like I've said before in the past, guys, you know, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Night to moon, we hear them moans again.